Today, we will delve deep into why El Salvador's massive prison, CICOT, has turned into a global phenomenon, the background of the war against gangs, and its worldwide impact. This prison, which looks like scenes straight out of a movie, is now internationally recognized, drawing influencers and documentary makers eager to capture its shocking reality. Let's take a closer look at this astonishing place together. This is the world's toughest prison. Thousands of gang members under 24-hour surveillance, completely cut off from the outside world. But why has this prison suddenly become the favorite destination for YouTubers, documentarians, and journalists? If you dig deeper, you'll find countless influencers making videos about their visits here. But why? Today we uncover the reality behind El Salvador's harsh prison policies and the war against gangs. Before everything began, what did Nayib Bukele, who was elected president of El Salvador in 2019, talk about in his interview?
If you can't keep the people who live here safe.
Yes, actually, this is an agreement that has a lot of ifs, because
What do you mean ifs?
well, these countries have to be a lot safer.
How did it all begin? For decades, El Salvador was under the control of the MS-13 and Barrio 18 gangs. These gangs terrorized not only El Salvador, but also many other countries, including the United States. But how did they become so powerful? After the Civil War, Salvadorans who migrated to the US became involved in gang culture in Los Angeles. The US deported gang members back to El Salvador, where they rapidly expanded their influence. Secret negotiations between the government and gangs began. Nayib Bukele took office and implemented strict measures. These gangs weren't just organized crime groups, they operated like parallel states. They controlled neighborhoods, businesses, and even the police. Bukele's crackdown on gangs. In 2019, Nayib Bukele was elected as El Salvador's youngest president. The country, which had one of the highest crime rates in the world, desperately wanted to shed its reputation. The tipping point came on March 26, 2022, when a brutal gang attack left 62 people dead.
Tonight, El Salvador is under state of emergency after a deadly weekend of gang violence. The National Civil Police reporting 14 people murdered on Friday and 62 the following day, making Saturday one of the deadliest days in 30 years.
The public demanded a radical solution. As president, Bukele swiftly imposed drastic measures, declared a state of emergency, ordered mass arrests of gang members, launched an unprecedented crackdown on organized crime. But with thousands of new prisoners, a critical question arose. Where would they all be housed? The birth of CICOT. Between 2022 and 2023, over 70,000 people were arrested. To accommodate them, Bukele ordered the construction of the world's largest and most secure prison. CICOT was built in 2022 and officially opened in February 2023. This is Secoti, El Salvador's mega prison. With a capacity of 40,000 inmates, it is designed for total isolation. What makes CICOT so unique? Capacity: 40,000 inmates, one of the largest prisons in the world. Cells: 256 high-security cells. Beds: metal slabs instead of regular bunks. Total isolation from the outside world. Constant armed surveillance. Each cell has only 2 sinks and 2 toilets. Zero privacy. No windows or natural light inside. Extremely overcrowded dormitories. 24-hour monitoring with no outside communication. Is this system truly fair? The prisoners here are no longer gang leaders. They are the remnants of dismantled criminal empires. But is this system truly just? Should the war on crime be this extreme? People are always fascinated by extreme things. Videos titled "World's Toughest Prison" attract millions of views. YouTubers visit for content that drives engagement. Bukele uses secrecy as an international PR tool, sending a message: El Salvador is no longer a crime haven. People are curious about crime and punishment, security or human rights violation. Bukele's harsh policies have significantly reduced crime in El Salvador. But is this a success story or a massive violation of human rights? Many human rights organizations claim that CICOT subjects inmates to inhumane conditions and that some prisoners were arrested without trial. Bukele's strict approach was widely supported by the public because gangs had terrorized the country for decades. However, critics argue that the erosion of constitutional rights and the rapid mass arrests may have led to innocent people being unjustly imprisoned. Crime rates have dropped dramatically, but at what cost? This raises the question: is authoritarian rule necessary for security? Do you think El Salvador's policies are justified? Bukele built this prison to completely eliminate gangs and restore security to the country. However, human rights organizations claim that the prison subjects inmates to inhumane conditions and that many were incarcerated without fair trials. While a large portion of the public supports Bukele's harsh measures, others argue that they violate constitutional rights. Is the drop in crime rates a success, or is it a dangerous step toward authoritarian rule? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you want to help grow our channel and see more content, don't forget to subscribe, like our videos, and leave a comment.